Sabrina Carpenter, the pop sensation whose sultry anthems have dominated playlists and charts alike, found herself thrust into a maelstrom of political controversy when the White House repurposed her hit single Juno for a provocative social media video. The clip, a stark montage of immigration and customs enforcement, ICE, agents detaining individuals, pulsed to the rhythm of Carpenter's sexually charged track, a song intended as a playful exploration of intimacy, not a soundtrack for enforcement actions. Released on a Monday that would soon ignite debates across digital forums, the video's caption, "Have you tried this one? Bye-bye," paired with a heart eyes emoji, dripped with irony, transforming Carpenter's flirtatious lyrics into a blunt message of deportation. Carpenter's response was swift and unfiltered, a digital missive aimed squarely at the official White House X account. "This video is evil and disgusting," she declared, her words cutting through the noise like a blade. "Do not ever involve me or my music to benefit your inhumane agenda." At 26, the singer-songwriter, whose rise from Disney darling to arena headliner has been meteoric, has built a career on authenticity and empowerment. Hits like Espresso and Please 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 showcase her wit and vulnerability, resonating with a generation craving unapologetic self-expression. To see her art co-opted for what she perceives as cruelty struck a deep chord, amplifying her voice in a chorus of artists pushing back against unauthorized use. The backlash wasn't isolated. It echoed a pattern of the administration leveraging pop culture for policy promotion. Just weeks prior, Olivia Rodrigo's All-American B** faced similar scrutiny in an Instagram post urging undocumented immigrants to self-deport via the CBP Home app, or face consequences. Frames of agents in action, overlaid with captions like, "If IC finds you," and "If you self-deport," twisted Rodrigo's rebellious anthem into a call for compliance. Rodrigo fired back in the comments, "Don't ever use my songs to promote your racist, hateful propaganda." The Department of Homeland Security's retort to TMZ, "America is grateful all the time for our federal law enforcement officers who keep us safe. We suggest Ms. Rodrigo thank them for their service, not belittle their sacrifice," only fueled the fire, framing artistic dissent as ingratitude. Even Taylor Swift, the endorsement powerhouse whose political forays have long irked conservative circles, wasn't spared. A White House post spoofed her "The Fate of Ophelia" as "The Fate of America," with a dire warning, "Leave now and self-deport. If you don't, you will face the consequences." Swift's history of supporting Democrats, from Kamala Harris to local races, has made her a target. Trump's past barbs at her influence underscore the administration's combative stance toward celebrity critics. Online, reactions splintered. Supporters hailed the videos as satirical genius, praising the tough-on-crime, immigration push that ramped up IC operations in urban centers. "I'm a hardworking Latino, 75 hours a week. I obey the law, came here legally, I pay my taxes, I speak English, I love this country and I voted for this. Safety and order for my loved ones," one commenter proclaimed, voicing a segment of the electorate prioritizing enforcement. Yet detractors decried the tactic as tone-deaf, arguing it weaponizes art to dehumanize vulnerable communities. Carpenter's Juno, with its innuendo-laden verses about desire and connection, clashed jarringly with images of handcuffs and custody. The song, a standout from her 2024 album Short and Sweet, celebrates consensual joy, repurposing it for arrest strips away that intent, reducing complex human stories to punchlines. Fans rallied around her, flooding X with #HandsOffJuno, sharing remixes that reclaim the track for empowerment. This incident highlights the double-edged sword of fame. Artists' creations, once personal catharses, become public domain fodder in the age of viral governance. Carpenter's stand also illuminates broader tensions in immigration discourse. The administration's escalated ICE raids, targeting sanctuary cities and workplace sweeps, have deported thousands, framing them as victories in border security. Proponents argue it's restoring rule of law, citing statistics on criminal non-citizens. Critics, including Carpenter, see it as fearmongering that tears families apart, ignoring asylum seekers fleeing violence. Her condemnation joins a lineage of musicians, from Beyoncé's voter mobilization to Billie Eilish's climate activism, using platforms to challenge power. At a recent Los Angeles concert, Carpenter addressed the uproar on stage, dedicating Juno to those fighting for humanity, her voice steady amid cheers. Rodrigo's parallel saga adds depth. Her post-Sour era has been about owning her narrative, from mental health anthems to tour spectacles. The White House's use of her work echoed a 2024 trend of memified policy, blending humor with hardline messaging. Swift's Ophelia spoof, meanwhile, tapped into her folklore-era mysticism, twisting folklore into folklore of fear. These appropriations raise ethical questions. Where does satire end and propaganda begin? Legal scholars note that fair use protections for political speech are broad, but artists like Carpenter retain moral rights to disavow such contexts. In the aftermath, Carpenter's team explored options, cease and desist letters, platform reports, but emphasized her focus on creation over litigation. Music is my safe space, she told a podcast, not a tool for division. Supporters' defenses, often laced with personal anecdotes of legal immigration's rewards, reveal policy's human stakes. One video commenter, a veteran, lauded the passion for humor as a counter to woke cancellations, tying it to Trump's outsider appeal. This saga underscores pop's political potency. Carpenter, Rodrigo, Swift. Their voices amplify marginalized narratives, challenging administrations to reckon with cultural backlash. As Juno climbs streams anew, fueled by controversy, it reclaims agency, a song of pleasure, not punishment. For Carpenter, it's a battle cry in silk gloves, reminding us that art's power lies in resistance. In a divided landscape, her disgust isn't just personal, it's a spark for dialogue, urging empathy over expulsion. Whether the White House pivots remains unseen, but Carpenter's unbowed stance ensures her music's spirit endures untarnished.